Let's see. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Wow, they're really decided the teams, aren't they? Is it is it just spinning on that screen for YouTube? I'll send a good luck, have fun. There we go. And yeah, all right. Yeah, I didn't put an item on my Goomy. I'm literally throwing. Why did I put Rocky Helmet on the finish? Oh yeah, because nothing else seemed like it made any sense. That was dumb though. Yeah. Pardon? Yeah. I'm looking at their team right now, and I'm looking at ours, and I'm thinking. Yeah, that's good actually because I was really I was worried about a special attack boosting a Dragapult. That was, I think, the scary option from them. But I'm just not too worried about the Inteleon when we have Gastrodon. So maybe we, yeah. I kind of want to lead Bolt here. And then who do you think would be a good complementary lead to Bolt? Probably Sinistcha. I mean probably your Firemon actually, Torracat. Yeah. Yeah, Espeon. It's actually way better into them than I was expecting, just because of they put of the way they stacked on one side. But yeah, yeah, because it can't be outsped simultaneously by Chi-Yu and by Dragapult, and that's a huge deal. Yeah. I made it faster than their Ninetales, by the way. Interesting. Obviously, can't intimidate them because clear body, and there's no reason for them to go infiltrate or anything like that. All right. All right. So you want to pop Terra like immediately? I mean, not you, me. I want to pop Terra like immediately. By the way, your Torracat's a little more offensive, just so you know. Okay, and then what if I just Draco the Dragapult? They could swap in Ninetales, but then what? That's a great position for us. I just realized. Oh, I had the mic off for our stream the entire time, and the camera. Okay, there we go. The mic should be on now. I was recording some of my GC matches and didn't want my breathing getting recorded, was all. So I had that disabled. Oh, that's what I forgot, was to get out a pen. Did they just double protect? I'm going to take off the headset and go get a pen. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and I'm going to write on this napkin. Yeah, Comprehension is like one of the better mons of this match, but I'm kind of surprised. Oh yeah, yeah. Go for it, and maybe let's see. And I can either Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Draco, Meteor, Clap. Yeah, I thought that was worth it. Yeah, you could taunt that, and maybe I even Volt Switch it. But the question is, yeah, exactly. Thunderbolt's just better in this situation. Alright, I'm just gonna Thunderbolt the Furret then. They don't have any swap-ins to that. Yeah, they have no swap-ins. Okay, I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. You're gonna taunt. You can also just Flare Blitz it. No, but I'd rather have it alive on 1 HP stuck on the field than... Yeah. Alrighty. And that was the other reason for Psychic Fangs. The only type that fighting fairy coverage cannot hit is poison. So... Oh, that's a little rough. I mean, we take it, but, like, that's not awesome. Yeah. Alright, I'll calc it. Let's see. That is special. That is absolutely special, or we would be very... No, it might not be. I think it's probably special, or because... Yeah, I think that would fit a lot harder physically. You could actually... What if you kill Furret and I swap into Gastrodon? I'm doing it because we ran out of time. Alright, something's taking a Flare Blitz on their side. I am actually quite okay with this. Like, it is not the worst case scenario. Also, they're not Specs Dragapult, but we knew that because they protected, so... Yawn recover attacking moves. Lefties. So, yeah, Earth Power is looking really tasty here. Yeah. Wow, that hit really hard for a Torracat. Yeah, because that covers for a few things that they could do. The only... Wait, well, don't lock in yet, because the only thing that could go wrong there is if they protect Dragapult, and... No, yeah, actually... Well, they're gonna fake out one slot, actually. Here's the problem. No, here's the thing. If they fake out Gastrodon, and then you kill Hitmontop, they get Furret back in. And actually, that's not a horrible position. We're at least... Yeah, that's fine. We're actually ending up in a pretty good spot for, like, chipping down that right side. 2 of their Mons are below half health. Yeah, why don't you do that? I'm just gonna Earth Power Dragapult to force the fake out. If this is Furret Protect, we are in an awesome position. Excellent. I think that they're probably going to protect if that's... Wait, did they protect last turn? No, they attacked Gastrodon with Terra Blast. Excellent. Alright, okay. They made a grave mistake. Because... Oh, never mind. They did not make a grave mistake. How did that do... Oh, the Intimidate. Yeah, you do that and I Earth Power. I don't hate this. And we don't complain about that lefty's recovery. It's a thick Gastrodon. This is... Unless there's something I'm missing, like Grass Knot on this Dragapult. I don't even think it gets Grass Knot. We're in a really good spot. Yeah, having... Yeah, it's... I have no idea. But, maybe we'll find out. I mean, I'm paying attention. Yeah, they're not locked, but... And, I mean, well, they're not boosting, and obviously they're never going to Scarf in this matchup, so... It might be Sash. Like, I wouldn't think that would be the craziest thing in the world. Sash versus a Zacian Bolt team. Alright. I don't hate that. This does probably mean we're going to want to get Gastrodon out of here just because freeze dry pressure. But actually, we probably take a freeze dry, but you know, I don't want to play around with that, right? And that's like good chip. And now you can Flare Blitz the whatchamacallit slot, or you can pivot out because I was thinking the Ninetales slot actually, but what if I pivot back into Raging Bolt? Like, it's got an AV, it'll take a hit, it'll let Gastrodon be safe. Pardon?
What if we double swap here? Wait, actually, no. Oh, wait, let me swap these turns. And then I can get finished up.
Yeah, that sounds good. And that lets you reset your Intimidate, which actually matters in that matchup. Yeah, looking at my side of the field, get Ninetales is actually like the big threat on their team, Abby, so we want to focus down Ninetales when we can, but I like that play for this turn. I'm going to swap into Raging Bullet, you Parting Shot. Okay. And for it, unless there's something huge we're missing, is passive. And its spread is clearly bulky for a Furret. Alright. Yeah, we really could, couldn't we? Okay, yeah, the pivot in this order, that was a great call, Abby. I like this situation a lot. Let me check something. Yeah, it's a very specially bulky Sinistcha, so it probably it can like take a Blizzard, but it won't bump it. But like, if you want to Trick Room, you can get Trick Room up unless that's like a taunt. Furret doesn't get taunt, does it? Let me check that real quick. Sinistcha. Bolt's faster. Yeah. I think I mean, do I Volt Switch or even just Thunderbolt? I think I just Thunderbolt Trick Room, maybe?
Yeah.
I never did check if Furret gets taunt, but I'm willing to bet that it doesn't. Okay, as long as there's no freeze, we're chilling. Yeah, it's a Sinistcha, and it's a Furret, right? Like, oh! The Rocky Helmet actually came up! I still think that was the wrong choice, but it worked out. Alright, we'll take the chip, and this is exactly where everything on that left side of the field, like the slowest base speed on that left side of the field is Chi-Yu, assuming it's Chi-Yu in the back, and I have to assume it's Chi-Yu in the back, right? Like, it's incorrect to not have Chi-Yu in the back, I think. So, but they're ordering so weird that I wonder, right? Like, alright, this is actually an interesting question. Yeah, I think you actually hard switch into Torracat here. Because yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And if they like freeze dry the Gastrodon slot on switch in, which is the worst case scenario, which I don't think is likely, or they get some sort of freeze, it's fine because then Bolt comes in and they don't have fake up pressure, and that's a good position. Get another Hospitality. There's the fake out. That doesn't do anything. And please don't freeze here. Or freeze the Torracat. I'm okay with Flare Blitzing out of a freeze on Torracat, but Gastrodon freeze would be less than fun. Alright. You just want to Flare Blitz the Ninetale slot. Maybe we just double it. Like, Flare Blitz, Earth Power the Ninetale slot. Like, no, that's why I think we double it. Or we could focus down the Hitmontop side, but the thing is, that side... Okay, yeah, let's double the Ninetales. Especially because the Intimidate Hitmontop's passive, like... Because remember, they have Aurora Veil up. That's why I don't think Flare Blitz finishes from here. And Snow Boost. Yeah. But a double up will do it. I mean, I don't think spreads would affect that much unless they were like max. It was like a max game. Oh, interesting. I mean, I'm not surprised because they want like a non-passive mod on that side. Why are they swapping that into a Gastrodon is what I want to know. Yeah, it's going to be something exquisitely painful, isn't it? Or, okay, hear me out. The only way that this is a worse position is if they Terra Grass Terra Blast, right? What if we Flare Blitz, Ice Beam the Inteleon slot? If we get it wrong, it's not that bad because they can't do that much. And if we get it right, like, Inteleon drops as they Terra Grass. We do lose a turn of Trick Room. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, you go for the Ninetales. And because if I drop, it's fine. I bring Bolt out and we're still in a great position. Okay, and then what do I do? Do I just Earth Power the Inteleon? Because your Flare Blitz covers, right? I can also Earth Power calling a Chi-Yu swap in. I'm going to Earth Power the Ninetales calling a swap. It's because, especially because if they Terra Grass. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, no, but I mean, it's literally like we said a moment ago, right? Like, yeah, we saw the Terra Grass Terra Blast coming because the swap in made no sense otherwise, but like, this just means that we have to, like, you know, play reasonably for the rest of the game, right? Oh, I forgot about that. Snipe Shot ignores redirection. I totally forgot that. We did not see this coming at all, and I don't know what I'm talking about. That is the one mod in the game Gastrodon cannot redirect with a water boost. Well, yeah, they got us good there. But this isn't so bad. Why did they Terra Grass then? What's your other option? Sinistro?
But I think they can probably receive.
Yeah, go for it.
And I'm going to keep Dragapult and run just
I think, yeah, you probably Terra this turn. We'll see. Yeah, it's, yeah. Yeah, want to double the Inteleon? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm still gonna Ice Beam the Inteleon. Go for the play rough. Let's keep your defense. And also, they don't know we have Psychic Fang specifically to cover for Poison Terrors and Screens. Actually, yeah, Psychic Fangs through screens into a Poison type is, like, awesome. That's, like, the dream, right? Well, the bad news is they get an Intimidate, and the good news is they're down to one Mon in that slot, and that one Mon either has Terra Blast or can't hit Zacian. By the way, the fact that they didn't double protect there makes me think that that might be a choice-locked Inteleon. Bad dog. 3 minutes left till battle ends. What is the knockout counts like? Who did they knock out? Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Nah, if you want to guarantee the kill, go Psychic Fangs. I don't want you dropping stats when a Pokemon count endgame's coming up. Alright, yeah. Also, it's, well, yeah. Dragon Darts is awesome. Oh, Abby. That did no damage. Oh, it shows the screen before it breaks it. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I wasn't counting, and I never checked, so I wouldn't know, but I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, okay, then yeah, that's like play. Okay, let's think this through. First of all, do we want to be stalling? And the answer is probably yeah. Yeah, I think so. And if they take out Gastrodon, we're still in the lead, and I have Fake Out Weavile in the back with a Sash, so we can absolutely stall out and win. So you protect, and I'm just going to go for an Earth Power, because why not? Oh yeah, I forgot that happens. That is totally choice locked. I love this slug. Oh, this thing's great. Surviving on 3 HP. That I'm gonna assume it's Sash until we have reason otherwise. I think that the match time expiring means it's over, but I think I'm just gonna swap into Raging Bolt because sounds good. Yeah, it should automatically end. All right, sweet. That's sort of the best case scenario. All right, for last week, I still got to go through and like the recording and screenshot like the game 1 screens and submit them. I'll do that. Not tonight, but I'll do that, and then. But I'm actually screenshotting as we go for this one. So. Yeah, no problem. I'm not recording kill death counts, so I'm not putting in the time for that. I don't have the time right now. Do we? It's almost like... I think that one thing that we could have done better is focus down one side. Okay. It said communication ended due to an error, but sometimes it just does that when you're selecting a team, and then it let me select again. And something we really do something we can do is either set Trick Room and focus down the left side, like really focus it down, or just get into a situation where whatever they have on the left side is relatively passive and focus down the right side. So maybe we focus on the left side a little better, and maybe I even lead Weave. If we want to, I think I can lead Weavile reasonably. they're going to intimidate it, but like that's fine. Yeah, if we want to do that, I could also lead. I could lead like Bolt Torracat was a great lead, and we absolutely could go for it again. Yeah. Okay. Actually, one way that could go wrong is if they lead Inteleon. But no, but then you still have Fake Out, and we can reposition, and yeah. So yeah, let's just do Bolt Torracat. It's just a we don't need to get all fancy schmancy. Now's the time when they reveal a Quick Claw, just like last week, and proc it 4 times in a row. Quickest Lantern in the West. Alright, I do like the Skiddo. Yeah, this is reasonable. You should have the faster Fake Out, and I think you have to use it into Hitmontop. Or else, yeah, I mean, like, I think Yeah, exactly. I could Volt Switch that slot, or even just Draco Meteor it, or I could even Volt Switch the Hitmontop slot. Yeah, you Fake Out and I Volt Switch that slot then? Yeah. I don't hate the idea of getting Weavile out in this position now that Hitmontop isn't in the back to intimidate and in front of Dragapult. It just applies a lot of pressure, and I think that this is one of the better positions we're going to find for it, especially because it can't really hit Ninetales very well. And that baits them to repositioning on the left side, which I'm a big fan of. Excellent. Maybe they're cloaked. Let's find out. Yep, they're cloaked. Okay, that's not awesome. But yeah, we took that really well, and want to Flare Blitz and Volt Switch the Hitmontop again? Here's a better question, actually. Can we afford to take... Or another thing, what if I Terra Fairy'd and you swapped in Zacian? And then I just get damage down on the I just Thunderbolt the Hitmontop. How's that sound? Yeah, that's fair. I guess there's focusing down one side, and then there's dealing with the threat. I'm gonna Draco Meteor the Dragapult then, and if they swap into Ninetales, so be it, right? Watch them call it. Yeah, it wouldn't one-shot, not with the damage numbers we saw last game from, or even this game from Dragon Darts. This is also a really tanky Zacian, so... And the fact they Terra makes me think that as long as Draco doesn't miss, we might be in, like, an extremely good spot. Their best... The only... Unless they, like, U-turn or something, but I doubt it. I just really doubt it. Yeah. Okay, they did call it. Oh, that's extremely bad. Okay. They got us good. Nope. Interesting. Oh, yeah. It's got to be Weavile. Zacian is applying immense pressure here. Oh, by the way, I have Fake Out and Ice Shard on. It's Fake Out, Ice Shard, Knockoff, Protect. I know there's no Ice Spinner. I looked at their team. Most of the time, Knockoffs or Ice Shard is just better. So I figured we wanted a priority for Dragapult.
I think I just go for Flare Up and Hitmonchan.
And I knock off Dragapult?
Yeah. Dragapult protecting most likely.
Are you tearing this turn? I think so. Go for it then. That was a good play into the Bolt, and we probably should have at least considered it. I didn't even think of it.
Yeah, maybe we should have just gone for that earlier.
Did you eat dinner yet? No, I haven't had it.
That's fine, right? Like, well, that's maybe not awesome. It is fine. Pardon? The Dragapult? Oh, I just went for knockoff. I didn't think it could do. I value damage on Dragapult. I wanted to force it to not attack unless it took damage. Yeah, I thought you were gonna Terra. That's why I was asking if you were gonna Terra Water. I did a couple of times. I said you should Terra here, but I just don't think the communication went through. Yeah, are you gonna Terra this time?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just knock off the Furret again. Even if that's like Ninetales, that's fine. Where's the Chi-Yu? No swap in to the our play actually did not cover very well for a Hitmontop swap in, but that is fine. Because they didn't do it, but maybe it wasn't fine in the sense that we locked it in, but Focus Sash for it. Okay, that'll do it. That's good info.
Yeah, I think Hitmonchan might never get a but yeah.
Yeah, I figure in that situation, in front of a fighting type, I'd probably just rather hit the other slot or swap out. You do outspeed max speed Ninetales, so you don't need to worry about like getting encored or disabled. Like if you protect. They're gonna Fake Out.
They're gonna Fake Out.
What if we just... Yeah, let's just double protect. The worst case scenario is they swap out and get another Intimidate, in which case we just have to pivot around a little bit, which we can do.
Yeah. We can't do that.
Alright, perfect. That would have been an extremely aggressive play from them to swap out this turn, though, and not go for the Fake Out when they don't have... Yeah, because sometimes... Yeah, but, like, I don't think that was their most likely option. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I think I might even swap here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only way this turn really goes wrong is if a freeze gets involved, right? Like, yeah, but, yeah. Have they shown Protect on Ninetales?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've seen Blizzard, Avail, Protect. It's probably Mooncut Blast, Encore, Disable. I mean, it could be, but it could be Freeze Drive, but, and I think it would actually make a lot of sense to our team, but, we'll see. This is Terrafire Gastrodon, by the way, in case, we want to use that in a game, game 3. Oh, that means they're probably moonblasting the Gastrodon if they went for the Mach Punch. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Oh, nope, they just did it. Okay. Also, something that means no freeze dry, and that gives us a lot of positional priority.
He's good. He's good beyond. He got beyond, right?
Yeah.
Just beyond.
Okay, are you going to obliterate the Hitmontop?
Yeah. I'm just going to say
the only thing would be that Play Rough would hit a lot harder into the swap it if they swap in, but that's okay, right? Like, we have no need to make a read here. Actually, in retrospect, what we should have done is Psychic Fangs and Yawn into the Hitmontop slot. No, actually, because they'd want to swap. No, I like this more. All right, we take the healing. We absolutely take the healing. Okay, I don't know why they left Hitmontop in so long, but it certainly puts us in a good spot that they were just willing to do so. As long as they don't like freeze here, we're big chilling. Okay, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, it forces us to Psychic Fangs, but, like, in exchange for their Ninetales, like, freezes are their out here. We're just leaving their Ninetales exposed. This is a flaw in our gameplay. We're giving them freeze chances, but they're not taking it. They're not taking them, I should say. The chances, the plural chances. Yeah. That is the plan. And you keep hitting the Inteleon until they make us stop. Sounds good. Actually, I'm going to yawn the Inteleon. Because it can't swap out. No, I'll keep yawning the Ninetales, you're right. And we use damage into the Inteleon, yeah. Alright. Yep. And I don't hate that all the yawning. Yeah, okay. This is... You're right. This is the correct... You're right. Yawning this slot is correct. I think so too now, yeah. Okay, yes. Oh, you are so right, Abby. Yeah. Oh, that's a great Dragapult. I think that means it's max size. That's good damage. Yeah, and they can swap back. In fact, no, they're going to swap back in. But does that help them? Yeah. So I think you play rough just because it can kill. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Do you even need to? Because you did over 40%. So Psychic Fang should just kill without the Aurora. No, because Psychic Fangs remove the Aurora off damage. So yeah, you need to play rough if you want the kill. Or Psychic Fangs twice. Close combat. Yeah, go for the close combat. I'll yawn the Dragapult. I think even more accurate than the calc is just looking like that did like 40%, right? Close combat will barely miss. I think you gotta play rough. Because I can tell just based on the base powers, knowing stabs 50% and like, yeah, and if you miss, the game goes on, but if you hit, we're just in an amazing spot, right? Like, Why aren't they bringing to you? Okay, that's nice. There we go. All right, yeah. This is what they call in the business good news. Yeah, Gastrodon was amazing. All right, do I just keep yawning and let them get the kill? Nah, I'm gonna swap to Weavile. You play rough. And I'm actually just gonna sit here a bit because the timer's on our side. The only thing is if we wanted to pick up more Pokemon differential, but if we can play to timer, I want to. Mm-hmm. Though how Dragapult would sweep from here, I can't imagine. But I wouldn't want to find out. Alright, that's enough. It doesn't need to be perfect in that regard. I just want to stall enough that we have the option if Dragapult things like Harry. Appleton's really tanky, okay? Oh, it's asleep now, isn't it? Why don't you kill it and I swap back to Gastrodon? And you might be wondering why I swap back to Gastrodon. The answer is I want fake out pressure onto the Dragapult later. I think that's our safest end game involves us keeping that. Does that sound good? Actually, don't lock it in yet. What about this? What if I knock it? What if I knock it off? Or Ice Shard actually does more. What if I? No, a knockoff does. No, Ice Shard does more. If I Ice Shard it, and you pivot into Torracat for fake up pressure, yeah, go for that. All right, I'm gonna Ice Shard. I do like fake out cycling. It gives me the happy chemicals in the brain. Oh, this is fine. Guess what? We still have the fake out pressure. And we know that they don't have Cloak on that side because they already revealed it on, like it was already confirmed to be on their whatchamacallit. I think you just Flare Blitz. And then maybe I even just protect. Because, yeah, it gives a fake up pressure, but, like, it keeps the Sash intact. It gives us options. Yeah, you can go for that. I could also swap out, or I could swap into Gastro. But then if they swap into Dragapult, they have free attacks, and I don't love that. So, okay. Sweet, I'm just going to wait another 20 seconds before I do. And or would it be better for Pokemon Differential if we actually tried to cram in kills? I'm just now thinking of that. Alright, I'm gonna stop timer stalling then. This is still gonna do a ton of damage. I'm not sure. I think we've been really close. No, I had a little more health than that. Or did it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. I'm gonna swap into Gastrodon, okay?
Yeah.
What do you mean you were at like 30? Oh. Oh yeah. No, I think so. I don't really remember, but I think you're probably right because you seem to remember it better than I do, and I do see that. Okay. I don't think there's a lot that Dragapult can do that meaningfully threatens either of our Pokemon. Oh yeah, by the way, that's not Focus Sash because they had Focus Sash on Furret. So I'll ask them after the game what it is. I'm interested. We just Earth Power Flare Blitz it, or do you swap to Sinistcha? No, you swap Sinistcha, I Earth Power. I think that's most consistent. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I wonder if this kills. I don't think so. Okay, it's extremely dead then. Oh, that crit might have actually knocked you out. No, I think you... Because you are 304, you had to do over 100 damage, right? But yeah, we get a KO too, so it all works out. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have timer stalled, but it doesn't matter all that much. This has certainly been a season of... It's not perfect, but good enough for a lot of our games, except for the ones where Empoleon's got crit to Oblivion and such. Gastrodon is a great pickup. It's a very nice slug. Why is your dog doing that? It does not seem like a well-behaved dog. Okay, they're just giving us a knockout. Well, thanks for putting up with us stalling for no reason. Sorry about that. Oh, it's Thick Fat. All right, the Appleton stands alone. All right. Well, hey, we still won the week, and that's critically important considering that we already picked up 3 losses. So now I think that puts us at 5-3. Like that's good. Sweet. I'm probably gonna end the stream then.